Hello everyone, and welcome back to Afterlife SMP. This is the SMP where you have 10 lives. Every time you die, you get a different origin from the Origins mod. Our first origin was Villager. Sadly, we were killed, and now we are a robot, which is very epic. Speaking of being a robot, it's time to do some robot-y things. Like shoot my laser. For no good reason. Yes, good. So we have some farms out here, and although they are working great, they do not look great. It's a design choice. Robots make good design choices, but you know what? It could be even better. So I think we head back to the village to grab some more supplies and further industrialize this little platform out here. After all, this robot has some great design ideas. You know, I should probably make a path along here at some point. Hello, villager. You're doing wonderful, it seems. You're a new villager. That's good. Between episodes, we've been given these amazing waystones. Look at it. The technology. It's so cool. So basically, this will allow us to go from one person's base to another. As you can see, I've only got Jimmy's home discovered right now because he just lives right over there. But as I travel around, I'll be able to collect everyone's waystones and travel even easier. Right, now back to the village. I've probably got some good building blocks in here somewhere. Hi, golems. How we doing? Lovely to see everybody. Oh yeah, here we go. Some tuff would be good. Definitely some cobbled deep slate. Do you know what? Calcite looks pretty good too. This is wonderful. I may just have to collect a couple of more things. But a little pumpkin farming never hurt anybody. Even robots like pumpkin farming. Although, granted, I should just make a bigger automatic farm. Well, even as a robot, I have to make sure the villager population stays healthy. So we have to farm, right? We have to farm for the people. Even though I don't have to eat, you do have to eat. There you go. Would you like some wheat? There you go. Wonderful. You share that amongst yourselves. Who are you?
Oh, hello?
Hello?
You have pumpkins everywhere and I don't like them.
They can't hurt you. They're just decorations. Come on.
They're so scary.
Aww.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm a robot. Hi.
Whoa. Oh. That's cool. What can you do?
Well, I shoot a laser like that, and then that's kind of it. But I have a village, which is cool.
I see that.
What are you?
I'm Endarian, so I can just teleport around.
Oh.
I went way too far. I'm still getting used to it. It's my first day.
You can come in if you want.
That's good.
Yeah, you're fine. What brings you to the village?
So I'm in need of some trading, which I don't know if your villagers can assist with or you can. But I'm trying to make my enchantment room complete, and I don't have many books or bookcases.
You're in luck. I've got a library. It is made out of pumpkins, but you'll have to forgive that.
Wait, it's made out of pumpkins?
Yeah, the roof. Isn't it cool?
Oh. Yes, it is cool and not at all horrifying.
Yeah, I knew it. So I do have quite a lot of books. I have some bookshelves and also some cool like mending books, lecterns if you like those. Sorry, it's a bit crowded.
Sorry, I'm freaking out a little bit from the pumpkins being nearby, but I'm gonna try and
awkward.
Oh.
Don't worry, if you can't see them.
Thank you.
Totally fine. Oh, what did you bring to trade?
Well, from my past life, I have lots of egg children. If you are interested in eggs.
Yeah, that's.
I laid them. I laid them myself.
You laid them.
Okay. I laid them. It's not weird.
No, not at all. Okay, let's come out in the open, shall we? Well, here is what you came for.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I have lots of random things. Not as good as emeralds, but I got lots of children. I don't know how many
Those are
you want.
good.
I have so many. Here you go.
That's good. That's good. That's
okay.
It's enough
you
children.
You will never need eggs again.
Thanks.
Take good care of them.
I will.
Also have calcite.
Good.
Just in case you need to build anything that needs to be white.
That'll be very helpful for my farms.
I brought glow ink sacks. I didn't know if you wanted any.
Oh, I mean, sure.
You can make your signs glow now.
Ooh.
Make things even
Yeah, these are
Even
super useful
spookier.
because people keep coming around here, and if I just, that's way better.
There you go. So I definitely don't think your village is terrifying, and you have been lovely.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, there's a waystone out here if you wanted to collect it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Sorry, so I didn't think about that. That's my bad. I like pumpkins.
I see that.
The Andarian origin seems very odd. I mean, what is it about the dislike of pumpkins? They're so cute. Look at them. And fierce. Very, very fierce. Beware. Being the good robot that I am, I decided in order to help out these villagers properly, I need to take all of my industrial things out to the ocean. I'm going to need a few more supplies. So let's get a lovely tree axe going. Look, it's purple. It's perfect. And this robot needs to do some deforesting, just real quick. Perfect. Isn't that satisfying? Beep boop. Yep, nailed it. We definitely need some deep slate. Ooh, and more redstone. For the technology. Yes, please, don't mind if I do. This is such a fast way to get a ton of blocks. With just a couple more pumpkins, I should have enough supplies to work on my lovely robot area. And to be honest, that has me thinking, what do robots actually like? Now, my first thought was something futuristic, but I'm the robot, and I'm not feeling very futuristic. After all, I was just a villager. I can't skip right to the future right now. So that got me thinking, what could I use right now as a robot? And, well, if I was to live on a platform out in the ocean, I think the most logical conclusion would be to build an oil rig. Oh, there's no oil in Minecraft, but it's a wee oil rig inspired. As you can see, I've already started working on a couple of the supports, and we still need a few more around the other side. So, first things first, let's work on some of those now. One of the really simple changes to blocks that you can make is cobblestone in a mason's table. Look at this. Doesn't that look exactly like steel? It looks more like steel than steel does. I mean, this is steel. This is me holding steel. I feel like that cobblestone looks exactly like a steel block, and so we shall use it. As for the supports, they're looking very supporty. I like them. Now, for the organization of this top section. Well, I feel like the most logical thing to do would be to start on this entrance area. And for that, I've picked out some lovely white concrete for us. Now, this is a tad embarrassing, but I don't actually have a concrete maker yet. So I figure this will have to do. It's completely lossless, as you can see. It's flawless, really. Alright, first things first, let's do our steel border. I feel like for some knockoff steel, that's actually pretty good. And then we get to the deep slate layer. Beep boop. This is good. This is great. It's a fantastic start, I think. And this is the part where we use some concrete to actually cover up the staircase. So it's still about the same size. We've just added some details to it. I want this to be like the main command center of sorts of the entire rig. Hopefully, at the end of the day, it'll make sense. Since we're going with the white concrete, I feel like this is also a great chance to use some of the calcite. I think you can get, here we go. Some polished calcite. Let's go with polished calcite slabs. That's actually kind of cool. Decorating in modded is so fun. I feel like we definitely need like a window or something right here. And I want to make it slightly modern looking. So yeah, something like that. The worst part about being a robot is I'm definitely going to end up dying to fall damage, and there will be nobody to blame but me. It's my fault. But to be honest, that seems like a future GeminiTay problem and not a current GeminiTay problem, so we're just gonna continue on. Because I don't build in this sort of industrial style very often, I feel like I'm missing out on using so many blocks. Look at how cool these look. I almost never use these blocks, especially concrete. This is awesome. Maybe it's time I hit the regen button. Yes, that feels better. That's better. And look at this. We've got the start of our sort of command center in here. I like it. Obviously, we'll have to refine the stairs a little bit, and these stairs can go down even further and act as sort of an elevator, perhaps? If I could figure out elevator technology, then that would be even cooler. For now, though, I need to do even more work to cover up the rest of these farms. So, how about a quick little building montage, shall we? I like those. Look at that little robot go. Go, little robot. Place those blocks. This was such a fun style to build in. Using all these modded blocks is always such a treat. It's fun to be a robot building. Beep boop. Update. So far, I've made it worse, I think. But you can kind of see the idea that I'm doing, right? So I want to have all of these different compartments. This is like our little entrance compartment over here, and then we have all of this walkway around here. And then I'm kind of trying to cover up the farms. And I've given myself a good challenge here because they don't fit super well. But if you look at an oil rig in real life, it's a pretty complicated structure. There's a lot of different sections going on, and although I can't get that level of detail with the piping and stuff, I'm hoping to have like big squares and then other squares and have it be all different colors. And I'm noticing that yellow and red is kind of a theme, so I've gone with the yellow pumpkins because that's the easiest yellow block, and then I'm gonna have some like red sections coming off of that. But I need blocks, so it's block collecting time, everyone. Oh, you know what? From here, that is actually looking like an oil rig. It is. I think it is. It looks like an oil rig. Okay, cool. After assessing the situation properly, I did what any good robot would do who is building an oil rig. I ruined the environment a little bit. It's okay, it's fine, it's just a little bit, and I got colorful blocks. Right, now, let's get back to work, shall we? Hello, this is your reminder to please subscribe. I am a robot building an oil rig in Minecraft, and I think that's pretty cool, so please subscribe, please. This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever built. And oddly, I kinda like it. It fits the robot theme. It's good. Now, I've made a couple robotic changes, we could say. So one thing is the texturing, the pumpkins, obviously. We must have pumpkins. And the other thing is, normally on oil rigs, there's these big like smoke towers of sorts. But this isn't an actual oil rig, so we don't need that. I'm thinking, as a robot, we make it a little futuristic. We do a watchtower up on top. And we also add some little futuristic elements around this area. I think it should look good at the end of the day. I'm just gonna need a couple more supplies from the village. I'm thinking to add to the futuristic vibe, I want to use light blue stained glass. And we should be able to make that just like so, and then get a bunch of glass. Perfect! Hello, shark. Hey, don't mind me. I'm gonna convert some concrete. Yeah, that's fine. I promise I won't bother you. It's all good. Yeah. Okay. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous to go get those blocks, though. We're chill, right? We're chill. Okay, so the next order of business around here, besides cleaning everything up, is this tower. I want this to be quite a cool little futuristic lookout tower for me to look out over anything that would be approaching the village. I feel like that's important. Up we go with the rest of this concrete. So because I want this to be a lookout area, I'm trying to sort of expand on this platform a little bit here so it's wider at the top. Hopefully this will give me a good space to put the glass in. And the glass goes just on this dark oak. Oh, it's gonna be perfect, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's just missing a little bit of dark oak. And as the sun sets, let's fill in this roof once and for all. I'll put a couple of torches up here too, although I'm hoping these are temporary. The next order of business is to make this look a lot more like a more technical or industrial sort of structure. So I'm going to be taking a bunch of my blocks and turning them into walls. And I'm hoping I'll be able to create this like piping effect all the way along the exterior. I've already kind of started it with this, but I'm just thinking if we kind of carry this along, connect it up maybe. Yeah, that kind of looks like piping and it breaks up the color. I'm also definitely gonna want some iron bars in here and maybe even some chains. Oh, there's big chains. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Cool blocks call for some cool shots of me placing in these details. Honestly, the details of this oil rig were by far the most fun part. Working out where everything would go and getting to use colors, blocks, and shapes that I don't normally use was so much fun. Everyone, my oil rig is complete. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's everything a robot could dream of, really. Laser. Celebrate. Now, I did just run back to the village so I could grab a few more things and start really moving into this lovely oil rig. Oh, and while we're here, why don't we turn on shaders? Oh my gosh. It looks epic. This is definitely one of the most different builds I've ever created, but I feel like it fits my robot lifestyle just perfectly. So, as we step in here, I've transformed the inside, maintaining two of my most important farms, my sugarcane farm and my melon and pumpkin farm. I've moved this one over just one, and as you can see, I've removed the cactus and the chicken farm because those don't make sense for me right now. I did want to real quick add a little sweet berry farm over here because I thought it would add some greenery, and I can't farm those at the village. Gotta keep those silly villagers safe after all. I've got this little like outdoor patio on this side, and then on this side, oh hello chicken, I've got this whole wraparound area. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with this, but for now I've got this table out here. And if we go upstairs, as you can see, I've got even more space for more activities up here. We can get up to the watchtower from here, and I've also added a sort of super smelter technology here. For a tiny little oil rig, I feel like I have all of my robot-y needs in here. The only thing that I don't really have right now is a storage room. And since we know how unorganized villagers are, I feel like a storage room is gonna be a must. I'll put all my wood in this one, and my cobble in this one. It'll be perfectly organized. Hello, storage room chicken. Oh, the sun is setting. Look at how my oil rig looks at sunset. I am one very happy robot right now. It is absolutely beautiful. Today's been fun. I got to hang out as a robot. I didn't die. I got to build my farms. I got to organize my chests. I mean, look at this. It's perfect, really. Hi, chicken. Oh, look at my hands. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. That's very cool. I like that. Oh, and look at the view. Wowee. This is perfect. Oh, I've got to put a chair up here. Hold on. Get a table, a chair. Perfect. Right as the sun is setting. Got my little table and chair and my spyglass. I'll be able to keep an eye on anything that threatens the village. It's perfect. And with that, everyone, I do believe that is all the time that I have for today's episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with Robot Gem. Beep boop. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.